Welcome to the Take DFS podcast. I am your host, CK013. You can find me on Twitter at CK_013, and I am joined once again by one of Take's finest. I'm talking about Mr. CashinDFS. You can find him on Twitter at CashinDFS, and over the All-Star break, you could have found him in the golf and NASCAR chats, tearing it up with the Take Nation. It's good to be back, second half of the NBA season. Mr. Cash, how was your All-Star break?
Speak for yourself. I'm not too excited for NBA to be back, but let's do it.
Let's do it. I speak for myself.
I'm not gonna stop hockey. I can tell you that. I have not made money one day since the NBA All-Star break ended. Goal. I've made money on hockey every single day since the All-Star break, so I'm not gonna stop this year. Most years, like last 2 years, I've quit hockey when basketball came back. Not this year. Nope. I'm gonna keep playing hockey every day.
Yo,
I love hockey.
You're on like a sports high right now. I can see you. You just played hockey DFS, and you have been. NASCAR's back. You got golf going, and now you're watching the Olympic hockey game right now for the gold medal. Like you're like I can see it.
Hey.
See.
USA wins the gold medal, baby.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. The sports high continues for Cash. He is just on a sport. He is just lit. He is just on a whole other level right now of sports high. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving it. Loving it. While Mr. Cash may not be so happy NBA is back, I certainly am. I know Paulie Diaz. I know the rest of the Take crew is. And I know Cash is, at the end of the day, can't help himself. He's going to end up getting down in the NBA as well. He just can't help himself. None of us can. But looks like
I'm just waiting for baseball.
Just waiting. You can see the hat, man. I switched early. I switched to the Mets hat early. I'm excited, man. I was just out in Denver for the All-Star break. Amazing city. Shout out to anybody who's in Denver. It's an amazing city, beautiful place. But driving by Coors Field, oh man, it just lit it up. It just lit it up. What happened, man? What happened, man?
Looking at them Canadians. USA.
Yeah.
Gold medal. Now go home with the silver. See y'all.
Shout out to Canada, though. No seriousness. We do got love for Canada. We will never turn away Canada. But yes, USA is where we're
from. I got love for them, but they ain't going to beat us.
Exactly.
As long as they lose to us, it's all good.
It's all good. That's how we roll. But yeah, man, definitely excited to be back all in all. Now is a pretty good time to let you guys know that you can buy the rest of the NBA season with Take for just $50. $50, get the rest of this NBA season plus playoffs. Of course, if you're not into baseball, I do that. But if you're smart and you really want to make an investment in your future, you'll just go ahead and purchase the baseball package. Because right now, if you purchase the baseball package with promo code EARLYOWL SPECIAL, not only will you get $50 off, but you'll also get the rest of NBA and playoffs included. So the price for MLB is $174.99, but you get $50 off of this promo code EARLYOWL MLB, no spaces, EARLYOWL. You'll get $50 off. So for $124.99, you will get the full MLB season plus playoffs, and you'll get the rest of the NBA season plus playoffs. I think it's quite the value. So if I was you, I'd go ahead and snag that up because that ain't going to be here long. Paulie D kind of snuck that special on me, and I can tell you that it ain't going to be there that long. So anyway, Cash, we got a 6-game slate. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, actually. I think the Bulls made some interesting changes here. I think we're already starting to slate off tomorrow with some pretty big value. I know on FanDuel, David Nwaba, Feliciano have just been named the starters for Chicago, and they're both not priced accordingly because obviously FanDuel and DraftKings did the pricing in advance. So we got there's some changes, man. The second half of the season.
Okay, hold on. Who they moved the Caveman to the bench, and who else?
Caveman to the bench, and supposedly they're done with Zipster completely, but I'm not exactly sure. I think Holiday is coming off the bench too.
Holiday's going to go to the bench?
Justin Holiday's going to the bench. So Nwaba starting and Feliciano starting. And on both sites, they're not priced for that. They were priced at as if everything was normal. But yeah, so there's some things some teams are changing their approaches. I know the New York Knicks, my beloved New York Knicks, they went out and said that basically they're going to rotate the three of their young guards. So Jared Jack looks like he's on his way out, which is how it should be. But it wasn't just Nitty and Moutier. They want to work in Trey Burke a little bit too, apparently. So now we're going to have a 3-guard show over there. So there's a few things that we got to keep an eye on. As we go through, do what we do. We'll address what we know. We know John Wall's obviously still out. I think Vooch and Gordon are back for your Magic. Vooch and Gordon supposed to return. I know Vooch for sure. And they're playing the Knicks. So there's some things, man. It's a 6-game slate. We got Ben Simmons playing in Chicago again. This time it's in Chicago. Last time he played them, it was in Philly, and it was that, what was it, Australian Heritage Night, and he went bananas. Best game of his life. And he gets a rematch with Chicago. So I'm interested, man. I'm very interested. Chris Dunn should be back. From what I read about Chris Dunn, he's not going to have a minutes restriction. They're going to monitor him, whatever the hell that means. They're going to monitor him, but he's not on actual minutes restriction or limit. So we got some things to get to, my man. You got some things to get to. And I'm going to sell you on this NBA second half. I'm going to do what I do. So, Cash, do me a favor, man. Let's start off with some point guards. Pull up them point guards, Cash. I'm going to get you going right now. By the end of the show, you are going to be rolling in that thing, as you say, okay? Start me up with point guards. Top tier guys, as usual. Take me down to 6K. I know it's been a while, and there's not a lot of options on FanDuel, I'll tell you that. Wow. I'll just take me down to 6K. Ain't going to take you very long, but go ahead. Take me down.
I thought they would have came out with a bigger slate after
Me too. I was
I
was expecting to say, like, oh, this monster slate. I looked up, I was like, okay, 6 game slate. All right.
You have Westbrook. Westbrook is always an option. In Sacramento? Steph Curry, Kemba. Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to pay $12,000 for Russ in Sacramento. Steph Curry against the Clippers. Kemba at home against Brooklyn, but he's $9,000. Spencer Dinwiddie, his big skills challenge win.
Big win for Brooklyn, taking it home. The Dinwiddie.
I love Dinwiddie, but he's on the road.
Yeah.
Chris Dunn against a tough defensive team. He's only $6,000, so he would be my favorite above $6,000.
Yeah.
But Philly is a pretty good defense, but $6,000, you could sign me up.
Yeah, man. I think that. Whoa, Chris Dunn? Yeah, 6'4". Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, like when I first look at this on a FanDuel perspective, my first thought is, damn, like all the guys that I would even want to play above the 6K range are overpriced. Like Westbrook 12K, it's tough. Steph Curry 9-3 against the Clippers. You're also worried about a blowout there. Kemba against Brooklyn, you got numerous things to worry about. 9-1, but then you remember that you're gonna have Nwaba and potentially Feliciano. On DraftKings, definitely Feliciano. On FanDuel, potentially, if you're willing to pass up on some of those center options that we'll get to, but. So, like, as much as they are overpriced, and FanDuel, that's kind of been their thing on FanDuel, is overpricing guys. Like, on DraftKings, they kind of, like, both, there's really no edge to me on either site. Like, all these guys are still overpriced on both sites. Like, on DraftKings, Westbrook is 11.5. Curry's 9.8. 9.8. Brad Beal is 9.4. He's listed as a point guard because, he's playing that now. But 9.4 for Brad Beal. It's like, so the prices are similar. Kemba Walker's 8.6, so you're getting a little discount, but not much considering it's DraftKings. But you do, but anyway, we'll get into that as we go. So,
but I mean, if I'm gonna pay up, I'm gonna go over there to LeBron James.
Right.
LeBron James on a mission. Like LeBron James wanted IT out. IT is out, and he has been balling since then. And I expect him to ball for the rest of the year until he gets to the finals and then lose.
So maybe paying up at point guard isn't the answer.
No, I would say no. I mean, because I don't want to pay. Like Steph Curry at almost 10K on DK. That's
right.
Just there's just no way. Like there's just no way I could do that.
No, it's definitely unsettling.
If it was against a good team that I think that I would get some fourth quarter run, I'd be like, okay, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
But against the Clippers, I mean, yeah, he could get you there. Of course, he's Steph Curry, but I'm not going to take my chance on that at that price. That's insane.
Yeah. No, definitely. And then even with going like, maybe I'll go with a guy like Kemba. But then if you're looking at Kemba, you're like, well, if I'm at 9-1 on FanDuel, why wouldn't I pay the extra $200 for Curry? You know what I'm saying? Like, it puts you in a tough spot. But I think I would lean Kemba just just hoping that game stays close. The problem is with Kemba is Dwight Howard, man, he's also in a phenomenal spot, and he's been directly taken away from Kemba. So it's like none of these options are like, you don't look at this and you feel comfortable with anything really. Like Westbrook's the only one, and like he's gonna screw you up. With the value out there, Westbrook is obviously the guy if you're paying up. Like there's just so much value out there that's like you could probably get up there today. But I agree with you. I'm not sold that point guard is the position that we want to pay up on. Take me down to value town.
I mean, I do like Kemba. But the price is high. He was playing well before the All-Star break, though. And it is Brooklyn. My man, the next Russell Westbrook, Tomas
Satoransky, the next.
He's a baller, man. That kid is a baller. Look at him balling. He's a baller. Am I gonna pay $5.9 for this dude? I don't think so. Obviously, he can get you there. I mean, he's been playing well, but I don't know. If I'm stacking it, of course, I could play him, but that is a hefty price tag for Tomas Satoransky.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man, he's like just about half price of Russell Westbrook because he's the next, his version 2.0. So
yeah, he's gonna go out there and get you 40. Hey man, he got 41 and then almost another 40 against him. Sorry, Knicks.
Yeah, he did. But that was against sorry Knicks.
Well, this is against
Cleveland. Yeah.
Austin Rivers. I do like if they're gonna keep it close, they're gonna have to have guys to play well.
Oh, and yeah, you know what else? Avery Bradley might not play. He's got like some kind of groin injury.
Avery Bradley doesn't even matter to me.
He doesn't matter on a usage level, but that is still 20-something minutes of a body. Because like the guard situation, when Milos plays, Lou Williams and Rivers, it does get a little crowded with Bradley's just standing around there. But that should open up some things for.
It's a minute.
Yeah, a minute thing. Yeah,
it's a minute
thing. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
But it doesn't even matter because he's gonna play. He's gonna play mega minutes no matter who's
what.
out there.
His first day back from a long injury, he played 30-something. Again, he played a back-to-back 30-something minutes in both games.
Doc Rivers can't stay off his own son's seat.
No, can't stay off the seat.
The bowling ball still ain't priced down yet.
That's funny.
Moutier. You just said that they're gonna wanna. Jeff Hornacek is gonna split these guys up.
He wants to play Moutier, Burke, and Nitty. Like that's the movement he wants to go.
But he was playing them like there was a game, what was it, the Indiana game where Moutier and one of the other, like maybe it was Burke, they both played a lot, or maybe it was Nitty. They played together on the court. You know what I'm saying? It was out there together.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance that like they do that again. Like I really do. I think there's a good chance because like they brought Moutier here to kind of like I know that their plan was to initially play him with Frank Nitty. They wanted him to play like a 1-2 combo. So I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I'm expecting to see a lot of that. I think Jared Jack's the biggest loser here.
So, of course. So they're going to want to play THJ, the small forward.
That's what I'm thinking. And then Courtney Lee, I guess, to rotate within those guys. Like
Courtney Lee is, he's just
kind of the odd man out, right?
Yeah. George Hill is cheap going up against Tomas. He's 4-5, but he's not playing. I don't think he's going to play. He won't play 30 minutes. I don't think he will play 30 minutes. They got him for the playoffs. But he's a good value if you need 20 or so. Maybe he's going to go to 20. I'll take Shelvin Mack over DJ Augustine just because I get to save the money and he'll be less on because he's not the starter. Mm-hmm. So every time. And Milos, if Avery Bradley's going to miss, Milo's gonna have to play. Dude is min price. He's 3.6.
Yeah. He's the real winner, right? Of like, cause he's the one that's like getting cut out of the rotation. So like with Avery Bradley out, he's the winner.
And they'll move Austin over to the 2.
Yeah, that's like I like that against Golden State 3.6. I like that call.
Yeah, I like that. I like that too. Like I would think he'll get you at least 25, and at 3.6, that's good enough.
Yes, I like that call. Anybody else you see? So we're moving on over to shooting guards.
I mean, TJ McConnell is everyday tournament play for me, but it's not new. Like I'm not gonna sit here and talk about him because he has a very low floor and a very high ceiling. He's a tournament play every single day.
I'll tell you what, if for any reason anybody at all misses, I don't care if it's Ben Simmons, I don't care if it's Embiid, I don't care if it's a backup point guard, if anybody misses, you play McConnell.
Exactly.
I'll tell you that right now. He goes from like a GPP dart that you play once in a while to like no. Make sure you get some exposure to that dude. I mean, the 50-point upside. So that's all you gotta know. Let's talk about some shooting guards, Cash. Take me down to around the 6K range. Talk to me about Brad Beal at 9.5. I get it's Cleveland. I get these guys usually have these awesome games where there's great back and forth games. John Wall's out of the picture. I get all that, but damn, he's expensive on both sides, man. Talk to me about Brad Beal and the rest of the shooting guards down to 6K.
What's he on DK?
He's like 9.4. I think I'm gonna double check, but 9.4. He's 9.4. He's expensive there too.
I mean, I want at least 50 from him.
Yeah.
If I'm playing LeBron, I would like to have Beal. Like, this is probably my favorite game. Let me see.
If you were going to do a 1v1,
I would say this is my favorite game.
If you were going to do a 1v1 and you were going to have LeBron, right? Like you knew you were going to have LeBron. Would you settle for a Porter? Porter's another guy. He's had good history against Cleveland. He's been playing well as of late. He's a little priced up as well. I mean, but would you settle for that discount? Because both guys are priced up. Like, they knew what they were doing. The perception is this game's going to blow out. Like, this game's going to be epic. So that was perception, and FanDuel priced him accordingly for that.
Yeah, for sure. Because he is much more reasonably priced.
7.5, which is on FanDuel, which is still kind of like, okay, but like he's been playing better, and he's still, compared to the Bradley Beal discount, you're still getting exposure to that game, right?
I mean, he has 50-point upside for sure. Yeah. Like Bradley Beal has 65-point upside. But he can go out and get you 50, and at 7.5 he goes get you 50. You'd be happy as hell.
Yes, you will.
And yeah, I could play him over Beal and save the $2,000. But I do like Beal more. I know Beal has much higher upside.
Yeah. You want that ceiling. You want it all.
But that's tough, man. Wow, man, 9.5. I was gonna play him every day. They were having him at like 8, 8.4, 8, under 9. I would play him every day because I know I'm gonna get the assists, and if he's making his shot, he's gonna give me what I want. But at 9.5, it makes it a little different.
That's a good point. Real quick, before you move on to the rest of the shooting guards, we did have a question in the YouTube chat that I'm a little curious of myself. I know Fox's question, but if Fox were to sit, would you have any interest in those Sacramento point guard rotations? I know we're still getting to Garrett Temple. We still got to talk about him. But I think Frank Mason is actually probable, and Fox is questionable. So if Fox were to miss, like what would that do? Would that do anything for you on the Sacramento end as far as the point guard rotation?
I mean, yes. Is old dude actually he's going to play?
Who, Mason?
Yeah.
He's a game time decision, but he's listed as probable according to the NBC Sports Bay Area. Right.
How much is Bogdanovich? Bogdanovich is 6. I mean, he's 3.6 too, right?
Yeah, Mason's 3.6 also.
Damn. Well, of course I would like him if I know he's going to play.
Right. Yeah. So
you could pump both. Yeah. You could do him and Milos.
Yeah. No, if
they each go get you 25, like, I mean, that's good.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. It's going to take some stones, though, as you always say. Put your nuts on the table. That's putting your nuts on the table. Double punting. Just because you have Westbrook at the top, they're not great. You don't look at those things up top and love them, but you have to acknowledge there's some star power up there. So like it takes some stones to do that. But that's CashinDFS's style, right? Throw them nuts on the table.
And they're gonna get they're most likely gonna get you more points for dollar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So. Just a matter, can you make up, if Russ goes for 60, can you make up that other positions.
That's only if Fox is out, of course, hypothetically. It's like hypothetical. If Fox plays, then it's just Milos. I don't think that's it. I think that's it. But yeah, this is a good point if Fox is out. All right, Cash, talk to me about Levine and the rest of the guys at shooting guard.
I want Lou Williams if I think it's going to be close. If I'm getting Warriors exposure, I would like Lou Williams. Levine at 7,000. I don't know. Like, when you take Holiday off the court and even Caveman, Nwaba will do his thing, but at least he's not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's just going to get rebounds and put them back. He's not going to take no shots, none of that. So there'll be more uses for these guys. But I want to know how he's going to play with Dunn, like how they're going to play together. I mean, the price isn't – he's not overpriced, I don't think. I mean, it's probably wherever he should be. Get 35 for value, and he has the upside to that price. But I just don't know if I could pull that trigger. I mean, I think I'd rather play Lou and then try to get me some Golden State exposure and hope it stays close. Like, they come out the break not playing well, kind of rusty, and the game stays close, and Lou Williams can fill it up anytime he touches the court. Evan Fournier, I'm liking since Elfrid Payton is gone, but Vooch is going to be back. Aaron Gordon's going to be back. So that is probably not a good thing for him. That is the two best players on the team, without a doubt. And damn you, Tim Hardaway Jr. I was going to be all over him every day after the All-Star break. But he had to explode that one last game before the All-Star break.
Yeah. Exploded.
I was going to be all over him. I like him, though. I like him against Orlando at 6'2". I'm not playing D'Angelo Russell right now. And Bogdanovich, I like, especially if Fox is out. But he is also $6,000 too. So it's never easy to pay for Sacramento guys because you just never know with this dumb coach. But Bogdanovich is pretty safe. Like, he should go out and play 30 minutes. And he is the best player on the team. I've said that many times. And that will never change. He is the best player on that team. So, I mean, he's all right.
Yeah, man. Outside of Beal, it definitely is. It's a pretty steep drop off. Like, Levine at 7-1 isn't terrible. But now you got Dunn, you got Nwaba, you got Philly. We don't know how this is going to pan out. Not to mention it's against Philly, and we've seen that when Philly is rested, whenever Philly is rested, they play some pretty damn good team basketball. Like, we've seen them do that. And so, like, it's tough to pull the trigger on a lot of these Bulls guys, especially because I'm already locked into these, like, Nwaba. Like, how do I not play Nwaba at 3-5, whatever the hell he is on both sides? Like, so it's tough for me to go there. Lou Will, 7K, we're getting a discount, right? Like, we were just paying in the 8s. He was just in the 8s the other day, so it's kind of a discount. That stands out to me a little bit. But like you said, then if that's the case, then maybe guys like Steph Curry or Kevin Durant seem a little bit more interesting because, it seems odd to just take a guy like Lou by himself in that situation. It's not the best. I'm with you on Hardaway too, man. 6'2", yeah, sure. Why not? But now I'm concerned about ownership. Now I'm concerned that people just saw him do that, and now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just kind of it just jacks things up. What about that?
See, the reason I was gonna jump on him is because I think he's still playing hurt.
Right.
And then with a whole week off, I was gonna be like, okay, he's gonna be ready. He's gonna be fresh. Yeah. And I was going to be all over him. I was going to be all over him for the first few games until he had that game that he just had.
Apparently, he felt better a little bit early.
It made me mad, man. I was not happy.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. Beal's looking more and more attractive above the 6K range as we go. I know he's expensive, but it is Cleveland again, and nothing else is too appeasing unless we find some stuff in Value Town. Take us down. Take us down to Value Town.
JJ Redick is cheap. I like Clarkson. He can light it up. And he can come in off the bench and light it up. So I like him. I don't love him, but I like him much more than Rodney Hood. Rodney Hood, I do not like at all. As a player, ugh, I think he's a major P, and he can't stop crapping himself. I could take Holiday in tournaments if he comes in off the bench and lighting up. I think he would still play minutes. Like, I don't know what coaches are doing, really. I can understand, okay, man, go to Felicio because he want to get the young guy in, but Justin Holiday is not, like, he's a young dude, so I don't really know what he's doing. It's something we got to watch. What are Chicago's rotations with these new dudes in? Buddy Hield is really cheap. He definitely has upside. And Temple, you could take that flyer if you think Fox is going to be out. He's 4K. I mean, he definitely has upside at that price if he's going to play a lot of point guard. No doubt about that. Avery Bradley is under $4,000. I didn't think I'd ever see that.
He deserves it too. Like, it's not even like it's
he
legit.
sucks.
He's fucking. Whoops, he's terrible.
Yeah, he sucks. He just sucks. And that's probably all I would take a shot on. Like Bellinelli, I gotta see how many minutes he's gonna get. But I do like Buddy Hield. That's cheap.
Anybody else?
Nah,
Yeah,
that's it.
I don't see much else down there either. Again, maybe a Garrett Temple if Fox does miss. You could take a chance. I can't stand playing that dude. I just can't stand it. But shooting guard is kind of ugly, man. Don't love it. It's ugly because of the pricing. But as much as I love Nwaba, like, I think it does make sense because I think Nwaba is basically starting in place of Holiday. So if you are going to play Nwaba a lot and you're doing like 5 lineups, I'd have one Justin Holiday in there just in case, because there is a world where okay, ideally they want Nwaba but it doesn't work out and then Holiday ends up getting more of the run. That is possible. It's not like Holiday is an old person who they're trying to phase out. Like, he's also young and they're going to, so
and he was playing huge minutes. Like,
right.
he's been playing huge minutes.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine him just stopping for no reason all of a sudden. It's all right. Let's move this over to small forwards, Cash. Talk to me about LeBron and company.
If I'm paying up, I mean, I haven't went to go look at center, but I don't think there's no centers. Joel Embiid. If I'm paying up for a dude, LeBron James is it. Like, I like him over Russ. I like him over Steph. I like him over Beal. I like him over everybody. That is a hefty price tag, but like I said, this dude, he's on a mission. He is on a mission. I do not like the price. But if this game stays close, he can go get you 75. So, I don't know. You just got to have it. It's just hard for me to play LeBron James just by himself. Like, I want Washington. I want some Washington exposure. Like, if I'm paying that kind of price for a dude, I don't want a value game. I don't want a floor game.
You don't want a 50. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I don't want a 50.
You want like the 72.
I want
like
a 60. Yeah. I want a 60, 65.
Yeah.
And then if he's doing that, that means Washington is doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not paying 10-7 for Durant unless I'm stacking that. 9-5 for Paul George, I'll pass. Otto Porter, I do like. Michael Beasley might miss. I mean, what the heck?
He practiced, so I think he's gonna play. He practiced today, Wednesday, whatever the hell today is. Yesterday, I don't even know what date it is. He practiced though.
7K. I like him. I like him against Orlando. Orlando sucks. Orlando's defense sucks, and it will get even worse when you take Bismack off the court to protect the rim and get in Vooch now. I mean, the offense will be way better. Yeah. But the defense won't. I mean, Vooch has played better defensively this year than he has in past, but he's still like nobody is scared to go to the rim when Vooch is down.
No.
Gallo, if you think that game's gonna stay close, Hazonia is out. Like you do not play Hazonia.
Nope.
You just do not do it.
Nope.
He is gone.
That run was fun, but it is now over.
It was. It's over. It is OV. You do not play Mario Hazonia.
Yes.
That is what you do not do.
Yes.
That's it.
I think DeMarre Carroll is worth the look. I know he's 6'1", but I'm pretty sure that Karis LeVert and Hollis Jefferson are still out. I mean, damn, but yeah. I know LeVert is for sure, and I'm pretty sure that
I thought RHJ would be back.
Me too.
I thought he was close to being back.
It says that he went through practice Wednesday,
out.
but he will be out for Thursday's game. So he went through practice, but he's still going to miss. So I don't know. So because they're so thin, DeMarre Carroll is in consideration, especially if you are going to play the Kemba Walkers. You're going to need some guys on Brooklyn and hope this game stays close. Aside from that, I think Beasley's okay. Are you worried Simmons is going to guard Beasley, or you think Simmons is going to guard Hardaway?
It don't even matter to me.
Because he's 7K. It's like I think I might want to go to Porter for another 500. You know?
Yeah, no, I do like Porter more than him. I think, but if that's going to be the norm,
right? Yeah, if that's going to be the norm.
Beasley has. Beasley probably has more upside than Porter,
what? That makes a lot of sense, too, especially because this might be the game where people finally make that switch and go to Hardaway, just because they're thinking, like, if I'm going to attack the Knicks, like, okay, let's go to Hardaway. Look what he did. Like, Beasley's running, it's over. So, like, especially because he's had this questionable tag, he's had this game-time decision tag, he's had all this around him. So if that's going to be the case and people are going to avoid Beasley because of these other guys and because of Hardaway, then, yeah, I think you're right. That from a game theory perspective, there seems to be a game theory value built into that price. You know what I mean?
Y'all got what's his name? Dude that's out there for his defense that does nothing. What's
Lance
his name?
Thomas?
I always forget his name. Yes, is he starting at power forward and Beasley starting at small, or what's going on?
Beasley's. They usually they.
I thought Beasley was paying the power forward.
They try their best to play him at the 4. He very rarely plays the 3. Like they try very hard to play him at the 4.
That's what I thought, and it would be Gordon defense, which I like Beasley.
Okay, that's a good point. I like the call. I do. All right, take me down to Value Town. Talk to me about Robert Covington going back home to Chicago. I tried this last time, did not work. It was he took like 3 shots. He was having a great game, but he decided to take like 3 shots that day. So if you're listening on the audio version, you're not seeing Cassius' hand gestures, but it says it all. We'll just say the birds are flying, and it says it all.
Oh man, he destroyed me that
day.
Me
too, man. Oh my God. He hurt my feelings that day. Like I had my feelings hurt that
day.
He crushed my world.
Oh, man. He destroyed me that day.
He destroyed dreams.
No, I'm not gonna play.
He destroyed dreams that day. Like he destroyed some really good lineups. He just destroyed dreams.
Yeah, I'm not playing him. I'll go to Dumbo ears.
Dumbo ears.
Crab A will be flying all over that court. Crab A is like 5 games in a row over 30. This dude is balling. Like that's who I'm gonna play over Carroll. Because Carroll's going to be more popular, I think. Like, this dude is balling.
Oh.
He is flying over the court with those ears.
He's Jim Jones.
Dude is everywhere. And my son would be proud. My son doesn't even have no idea. My son does not watch basketball. He just loves his name and his ears.
The ears.
I want some Crab A. I like him. He's balling, man. I can't jump off. Maybe he comes out after All-Star break and he's down in the Bahamas or wherever he was chilling, and he ain't on fire like he was. But I'll stay there and see. Kelly Oubre at 4-7. Jonathan Simmons at 4-7. I mean, Kelly Oubre is gonna play 30 minutes.
I like Kelly Oubre, man, because I'm looking at his game. He's done well against Cleveland pretty much every time he's faced them over the last 2 years. Like, not necessarily astounding, but because the minutes are there, because Wall is out, I know that his floor is terrible, but against Cleveland, I think I'm willing to take that chance. He's had some pretty good games against Cleveland in limited minutes. I'd like to, well, not really limited minutes, but his usage has been a little elevated against Cleveland. So, I think
he's going to play 30 minutes.
I'm into it, man. I'm into Oubre.
I like him for
I'm
sure.
digging it,
If I can
bro.
get a dude to play that kind of
Hmm.
minutes, that's under 5K.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it,
Oh my
especially in this kind of game. Like
dude.
this game should be up and down,
Yeah,
plenty of rebound opportunities, every kind of opportunity, just
no,
flowing all over the court.
right. Did you see Michael Kidd Gilchrist's price on FanDuel?
I do.
Yeah, he's been bad. He has. He's been really bad. He's earned it.
And this is his kind of game, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
fast pace, falling to some
Uh,
rebounds, maybe
they
some
don't,
steals.
yeah, they don't necessarily need him for defense on some stud,
Mm,
but it's just the
right.
pace and this. He maybe get some
Yeah,
steals,
because of the
and
pace
it's the
is up, maybe the
price.
opportunity's up, and yeah, exactly, man. With that price, you got to figure maybe he falls into a couple of rebounds and steals, and
He's definitely been losing minutes to Jeremy Lamb.
yes, yes,
Jeremy Lamb is probably a better player. Like I
I
think
think
Jeremy
so.
Lamb is a better
I think
player.
so. If I'm picking somebody for my team right now, I'm picking Lamb, like without a doubt. Like it's not even close.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. How much? He's 900 more, so he only has to outscore him by 5. I think I'd rather get up to
Because at
Lamb.
least with Lamb, you're getting your money's worth. You know he's gonna take the shots. Michael Kidd Gilchrist, he'll go through 25 minutes and then take like 3 shots, and you'll just feel robbed. Like you feel like you never had a chance. Like, you feel like what? Like, dude didn't even try. Like you didn't even try it. At least Lamb, he'll go out there, man. He'll go 2 for 20, but yeah, he took 20 shots for you. You know what I mean? Like he was chucking when he was on that court, man. He gave it everything he had. He was trying to build up the fantasy rack sheet for you. So I think I'm with you. I think I prefer
Where
Lamb over.
where is Nuwaba? Always way
He's
down here.
way down. It don't even matter because he's the guy, right? Like, I mean, you got to at least try him.
Oh, there's Lance Thomas. Ugh.
Let's not talk about Lance Thomas.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude has upside.
Yeah.
I mean,
Remember when what was it? Holiday was out at the beginning of the season. Whenever Nawaba started, he smashed. Now Dunn and Levine weren't there yet, but still, he was smashing every time he touched the court.
3-5 is just
Every time he
it's
started.
just an easy like he's the first guy in your lineup in cash.
Mhm.
Just that's the first guy in.
Yes.
You go right to small forward
Mhm.
and you plug him in.
Yes.
Pretty easy.
Very easy.
And in tournaments, it's also a hard fade because
So
he's
damn
min
cheap.
price. But if you got the cojones, you pull him out and you fade him because he can go out and get 15. And if he goes out and gets 15 at 60% owned, like he's not winning you no tournament. He's getting you what you need in cash, and then you're good. But in tournaments, nah. He gotta get more than 15 at his ownership. So he is worth a fade. It is not an easy fade. That is just not that is a fade and pray.
Yeah.
Like 7 o'clock hits and you just pray.
If
Please, Nawaba, don't go off.
if I'm doing one lineup, Nawaba is in it. If I'm doing 3 lineups, maybe on the third he's off. But if I'm doing one lineup, Nawaba is in it. It's just I'm with you though, man. Like in a donkey scenario, it's like hope and pray. If you're doing it, if you're doing it 3-5, it's hard to pass up. But there is a scenario where Nawaba gets into foul trouble. Nawaba's not cutting it, whatever it is, and then Holiday ends up getting more minutes in him. There is a scenario. We've seen things like that happen a lot. It's just 3-5 is really low.
And Valentine too.
Valentine too. Yeah, who was only 3-8. Valentine's 3-8. And his usage is pretty good. I know his minutes ain't gonna be there, but his usage has been really good, Valentine. So he could be an interesting pivot.
It's really interesting to watch. Like we're gonna have to pay attention to this. What is Coach doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is he just leaving Nawaba out there and just letting him go, even if he's playing bad?
Right.
And who is gonna be losing the most minutes? Is it gonna be Valentine or is it gonna be Holiday?
Yes. Yeah. We definitely gonna have to watch. Move us over to power forwards, Cash.
Ben Simmons? Hell no.
Nope. Not happening. It's not happening.
I'm not. I'm not paying that for Gordon. No. No. marketing is such a baller. Ooh, no, I don't know. No power forward I like over $6,000.
I would have to agree. I'm trying to. No, I don't know, man. I don't think I really like anybody above. I definitely don't like Simmons. I think Simmons is like, I let people go back there. I'm way more interested in Embiid out of those two against a guy that how tall Feliciano. Google how tall Christian whatever Feliciano whatever his name is. Google how tall that dude is. He's 6'9".
Yeah, he's a big dude.
No, he's a big girthy dude. Yeah, I know. He's 6'9".
Yeah.
Just let that sit with you and picture this guy trying to cover Joel Embiid, and then tell me you still want to play Ben Simmons at 9K. That's what I want you to do if you're listening to the show right now. I'd like to force you to make a case for somebody, but I really can't. I just can't do it. Let's go to value time. Maybe you get better down there.
I think my favorite option would be marketing if I was gonna pay.
Yeah,
over
I would
6.
agree. And to me, it's a minutes thing. He's a young guy that they obviously love this kid, and so he's somebody that they'll just keep playing the minutes. So the minutes gonna be there. It's like let's do it.
And we gotta check Portis too. Yeah. Is K-Man gonna be completely just shut out of the rotation, and Portis is gonna be playing backup center? So if Portis comes in and plays well, he's gonna keep playing. He's gonna get 30 minutes at center. You know what I'm saying? Gotta watch all the Chicago stuff.
We gotta pay close attention. And they've been a great team to target against too, so this is stuff that you want to know. Because their defense is suspect as hell. Suspect AF, as Paulie D would say. What do you see in value time, Cash?
I see Larry Nance Jr.
Yes.
Every day I see Larry Nance Jr. and I just know he's on the wing with LeBron James handling the ball. I just like him. I just love that. I love him with LeBron James. Harrell's been playing a backup center. If Golden State's gonna blow them out, I would think Harrell will get the blowout run, and this dude might be the highest point per minute player in the NBA this year. Like, he can go out and get you 50 in less than 30 minutes. There is no doubt about it. But is it going to turn into a blowout? Is he going to get over 15 minutes? I don't know. But if you think it's going to be a blowout and you think he's going to get 20 minutes or more, like, say it's a 35-point game to start the fourth quarter and he just plays all 12 minutes in the fourth quarter, he's going to get you value. Only in 12 minutes he's going to get you value at this price. You could say this is Jeremiah Grant. They moved Bismack Biyombo to power forward. That's interesting.
Yeah, that is. And he's only at 3'9", too. Moving the power.
Yeah, I mean, I don't expect Vooch to play normal minutes. I don't expect him to play 20 either, man. I don't know. Maybe coach will only play him 20, but I mean, he's whatever. He's always a play for me in tournaments because I know he can get me that in blocks. Mm-hmm. I know he can come out and get 6 blocks. So
yeah, and like when he is on that second unit, like when he's not seeing Cantor, like he's gonna see like O'Quinn. Like these are guys that he can handle. Like, these are guys that he's bigger than. You know what I mean? Like he could grab a board. Like on that second unit, like he should be able to eat on the boards and the glass and blocks too, all that kind of stuff. Beasley's a guy like, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that that's interesting that they moved him over to power forward.
Quincy Acey is definitely an option if he's going to stay at this price because he's playing a lot of minutes. He's playing a lot of center minutes.
We've never seen this before from him. We've never seen them play him as much.
Well, I think Coach figured out that, like, damn, this wannabe Colin Kaepernick Afro dude and Jahlil Okafor are really that bad on defense. Yeah. So they're like, okay, let's put Quincy Acey out here because at least he can do something. He's there. He can get some stops. He can do something. And maybe that's why Centers are not going against for 50 against Brooklyn every single day anymore because Quincy Acey is playing so many minutes as center, playing over 30 minutes all 3 games, the last 3 games. And one of them games he got 30, and every single one of those games he got you value. So at 3.8, you can count me in.
I like the call.
Frank Kaminsky is okay at that price.
3.6, yeah. I'll take some Frank the Tank at 3.6 against Brooklyn.
And Birch is, no, I like him. And Birch is out. Like he's out. He's another guy that's out. Like I don't see with Vooch coming back. Like I don't see.
Room for him, yeah.
With Vooch and Gordon, nah. You just, I mean, I haven't really played him at all, anyways. Yeah. But
I wonder.
No, Mike Scott though. Mike Scott, if he got on the court, like I know he plays well against LeBron, but you just don't know if he's going to actually get out there enough. I don't know. That's just a lot.
Another reason that we got to keep an eye on the Chicago situation is no Vonleh. Like we got to see what they're doing with him. They got him. Like, is Rolo?
They
done?
Traded. Oh yeah,
like, is Rolo done completely? Because like they had Vonleh. We got to worry about getting worked in that mix. So.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be like Sacramento of last year, right. Phoenix of last year, where they just shut down.
Just go young all the way through. Yeah.
Yeah, because they just know they suck.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot of teams.
Yeah, it makes sense. It does. All right, let's move over to Center's Cash. Take me all the way through as we do the center rundowns from Mr. CashinDFS that people appreciate so much.
Joel Embiid has been balling.
Feliciano, 6'9". Joel Embiid's only 10'2". Ugh.
I mean, he had that bad game against the Knicks. But before that, like, I don't know. I counted out.
Joel Embiid is 9-7 on DraftKings. He is 9-7 on DraftKings.
Like before he went on this little run here, it was like a month where he only had 1 game at value. So I was like, just don't play him. It's just dumb to play a dude that's gonna go get you 40. Unless you're playing cash, you want the floor. He's gonna go get you 40, 42. At over 10K, it's just dumb to play him. It's just stupid. But he's been playing well, so. And like you said, it's Chicago defense. I like him, and I like Dwight Howard too. But like I said, these centers have not just been. It's not just been. Oh, we're getting 50 from whoever touches the court, no matter how bad they are. So he's at 9K. I mean, I think I'd rather try to find that $1,000 for Embiid. But whatever. I'm not playing Vooch until I see Cantor. I could play. He could be fantastic if he's able to play. Steven Adams is okay. Going to play big minutes. He's under 7. It's Sacramento. He could dominate the boards. They're never going to lower Rashawn Holmes' price. Marcin Gortat, I hate you. If Marcin Gortat was actually gonna, if we knew he was gonna play big minutes, then I could play him or Thompson, but I can't play either because I just don't know. Kyle O'Quinn with Revenge at 4K. Going back to Orlando. That's probably not. Just can't do that. Like, why would you do that when you could go to Felicio for 500 less? You know you got a minute floor there with him starting. That's it. There ain't much at center either.
Yeah, man. I think my rundown goes something like this: Joel Embiid, yes. Dwight Howard, no. Joel Embiid. DeAndre Jordan, no. Joel Embiid. Nikola Vucevic, no. Joel Embiid. And I can continue. I can keep going. I'm going to the whole list.
Oh, come on. You don't like Cantor or Adams at all?
No. Joel Embiid.
You don't like Felicio at min price at all?
Felicio on DraftKings, yes. Because I can still play Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid is going to eat. People are going to flock to Simmons, assuming...
With chalk. There's no doubt about
Yeah. Yeah. All I heard is, yeah, CK play Embiid.
it.
I'm just messing with you, man, of course. But yeah, man, you're right. There's really not a lot at center. Joel Embiid it is for me. Boom, there you go. I'm with it. Feliciano, though, in all seriousness, yeah, man, like you said, the minute floor is there. So there's especially on DraftKings. I don't see how you don't play the guy on DraftKings. Like he's a pretty good point per minute kind of guy when he gets the minutes. So
Yeah, I mean, if you're on DraftKings right
yeah.
now, if you plug in Nwaba and Felicio, how much you got per player?
If you plug in Nwaba and Felicio, let me see. I got. Oh, Felicio's only 3K over there. Oh my God, you got 72.5, and like I said, Joel Embiid is only 9.7 over there. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be some fun building some lineups tomorrow.
Nwaba is how much?
He's
there?
3.5, same price as he's on
3.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. All right. Why don't we do this, Cass? That's gonna wrap it up for the position by position as usual. So I'm gonna take this time one more time. I'm gonna make it quick. I already gave you guys the rundown. MLB package. Don't mess around. Use promo code Early Owl MLB. Hop aboard this train. Get the rest of MLB for free. Get the full MLB playoffs for NBA, playoffs for MLB, full season for MLB, and the rest of NBA. Early Owl MLB, and you get a $50 discount. No spaces. $50 discount. It's $174.99 once the regular season. Like pretty soon, the price is going back. It's gonna go back to that. Right now, you can get it for $124.99. So don't mess around. Just do what you do because you're gonna regret it later when this package is gone. With that said, Cash, let's go ahead and back and let's do top threes at each, and then we'll get up out of here, man. Start me off with point guards. Top threes.
Chris Dunn, Milos, and Frank Mason.
Chris Dunn, Milos, and Mason. I'm with that. I'm with Milos for definitely. I'm gonna take a chance on my boy Moutier as a Knicks homer, and just because it is Orlando, I like the upside there. And I'll go with I guess if I was gonna pay up, I would take the shot on Kemba. I think I would. Just because I'm going to have the extra money. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I forgot Russell Westbrook's on this thing. Westbrook. So Westbrook, who the hell is the other guy I just said? Milos. I very rarely like that guy, so I'll forget about him real quick. Milos, Westbrook, and Moutier. I'll go with those guys, a little off the wall. Shooting guards, guys.
Bradley Beal, Lou Williams, Jordan Clarkson.
All right. I'm with you on the Beal as the number one. Got to go with it. See where I end up tomorrow on the live stream. But as of right now, it's going to be tough for me to get off that dude. Yeah, shooting guard sucks. I'll put it there. I'll go with THJ, although if he's going to be popular, I think I am going to hop off that train. But for now, he does look appealing at 6'2". And I guess, man, I hate to say it, but I guess I'd have to go with Jordan Clarkson too, just because he does present some upside. And that Washington game could shoot out. And if it does, they're going to need his firepower to respond there. So, small forwards.
LeBron James, Otto Porter, Michael Beasley, and A-Crab A.
And A-Crab A, throwing it in there. Porter and Beasley are my two favorite tournament plays. Nwaba, I gotta throw in there because his price, man. I gotta throw it in there. If I end up only doing one or two lineups tomorrow, I will be playing Nwaba. I'm just gonna put it out there, be fair about it. If I'm doing multiple, if I do more than that, I'm gonna have a couple without him. But if I'm doing one or two, and I'm playing the single entries and all that, like I know the higher dollar single entries, etc. Like I'm going with Nwaba. But yeah, I really like Porter and Beasley. And LeBron would be the stud, definitely. Just because if I'm playing for LeBron, though, then I'm playing Porter. I'm going for that game stack situation. Power forwards. This one's ugly.
I love DFS hockey. Larry Nance Jr.
Yes.
Montrezl Harrell, Dude has the best name in
He
the
does.
world. And Lori Marketing.
I'm gonna go with Nance as well. Love Nance. I'm gonna keep playing that dude. He's gonna burn me a bunch of times. I'm gonna keep playing him. But I'll go with Frank the Tank because of his price, and then Marketing as well. Just like the minutes thing as we talked about. Setters Cash.
Enes Kanter, Steven Adams, Joel Embiid.
I'm gonna go with Joel Embiid. I'm gonna go with Joel Embiid. You guessed it. And DraftKings, Feliciano. DraftKings, I don't see how you don't play Feliciano at 3K. He's min price. He's starting. DraftKings, play that dude. Play him anywhere where you don't have to sacrifice Joel Embiid. That's my point. All right, Cash, man. Appreciate it, man. It feels good being back from the break. It felt good chopping it up with you. It's been a while, so I enjoyed myself, and this was fun. So I'm sure that you will be rolling in that thing after this conversation that we've just had because it was a phenomenal one. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that thumbs up. That like button means a lot to us. If you're listening on Podbean, give us a follow. If you're listening on iTunes, give us some 5-star reviews. And if you're watching us on Facebook, of course, please like and share. Support the Wise Take Nation. It means a lot to us. Helps us continue to do what we do for you and for the rest of the Wise Take Nation. Cash, anything in closing?
Yeah. It's golf time. And NASCAR is in my city. A-Town, baby.
A-Town, baby. A-Town all day, right, Cash?
All MFing day.
Yeah, guys, seriously, if you're not rolling with Cash on the golf and the NASCAR stuff, you are missing out, man. It's a great time. I personally, I'm not a big NASCAR person in general, but like from what I understand and like my little bit of playing when I met Mr. Cash, man, like it's one of the best DFS sweats you will ever get.
Look, bro,
amazing.
We got members that have never watched a NASCAR race in their life. They turned on the race because they had some lineups in, and they are hooked.
Hooked.
They will be watching NASCAR. You better believe that for your ass.
Crack rocks for everybody. That's what that was. That's what that was. Anyways, for CashinDFS, for myself, the entire Wise Take Nation, we're glad to be back. Welcome back. We're glad to have y'all back as well as always. And good luck.
Yeah.